So very recently, it seems like Nintendo have been being very lazy. Like, for example, over the past sort of year or so, all we've got recently is ports, and that's literally it. I know obviously there are restrictions because of COVID, but there really isn't that much considering, Pokemon and Game Freak and all the companies who are working on them games, they're bringing out so much this year. So it really doesn't seem like there's any excuse for Nintendo to be being this lazy. So obviously recently we heard about Skyward Sword HD coming to the Switch. We kind of knew this was going to be a thing, but it was quite exciting that they are going to bring this to the Switch. It obviously is a really good game. I think it's coming in about July-ish, but the way that Nintendo are going about it seems really scummy. So from what we've heard so far, it's pretty much going to be a bare bones port for more money than it originally came out for. You could go on a Wii U right now if you have one, and you could buy Skyward Sword for £20. Obviously, it won't be in HD, but it's really not that different. Or you can buy it on the Switch for, £50-60, and it's, in HD, and that's it. They've told us nothing about any new content, DLC, whatever it might be. There's nothing that we've heard about, nothing at all, and it just seems like they're being so lazy. And this is not even the only instance about this. Think about Mario 3D All-Stars. Though Mario 3D All-Stars doesn't seem to be as bad because obviously it's 3 games in one for £60, but it's still not right considering, obviously they upscaled Galaxy and Sunshine, so they're both in HD now, but 64 was left at its native resolution, so there's just this huge inconsistency with Mario 64 looking, a small square on your Switch, but Sunshine and Galaxy are, HD, full screen, whatever. It doesn't make any sense. And the thing that's worse about that, here's the thing about, Nintendo just being really scummy to the consumers, they only made it available until March, and then it's gone and you can't buy it anymore. Obviously you can still play it, but you cannot buy it anymore after March, just so they can get in as many sales as they can. That's such a dumb mistake to make, and I feel like, if they keep going this way about all of their, games, things like that, they're going to lose the consumers, they're going to lose their fans, everything like that. They just seem to be making these mistakes. This company right now is being carried by Sakurai. Obviously, I want to be able to give credit where it's deserved, but there really feels like there's not any to be given because Nintendo are being so lazy. I was going to say about, Breath of the Wild 2 coming out, which is really exciting, but the 35th anniversary for The Legend of Zelda has been delayed yet again, and the development of Breath of the Wild 2 has been delayed. Again, we have had no information since, last year or whatever. It's usually about 4 years every time that Nintendo leave it before bringing out a new mainline Mario game. But considering how lazy Nintendo have been being, I really can't see that happening. I just really hope that this thing that Nintendo's going through right now, whatever it is very temporary, because it just seems like they have been so lazy. I'm not saying the ports that they've been bringing over are bad, but it's just the concept of just porting over a simple game and doing basically nothing to it. It seems to be a thing that Nintendo are getting way too comfortable with, and it kind of needs to stop. I don't want to just have to always play ports because that's all they're bringing over because they're too lazy to bring out any mainline games. I'm really hoping right now they've got in the works a mainline Mario game, or the mainline Zelda game is coming out soon or whatever, because it really seems like we're getting nothing new, especially as they said they wanted the Switch to last a long time. They wanted it to be a really popular console, which it is right now, but it's going to start losing popularity if they keep being as lazy as they are. So guys, that's really all I have to say for today's video. I know it was quite short. I just kind of wanted to get off my chest everything that's really annoying me about Nintendo. I see videos all the time and people are like, oh, Nintendo are doing this and that's wrong. And it just seems like they are just genuinely being lazy, and it needs to stop. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did agree with anything or you disagreed with anything, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you guys liking and subscribing and everything like that. You can always unsubscribe at a future time if you don't enjoy my content. So please do that. It really does help me out way more than you think. It helps me grow as a creator, and then you guys get notified whenever I post for free. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.